Like those guys, Hanoi Full Lewis, they made a nice, sweet comeback in the previous game. So
I don't know how much of a comeback they came from, but I think they really solidified that game.
they did. They won. I
You
mean,
asked for an upset Ethereal.
I did it.
You might just get one today.
Thank you, big man in the sky. Alright, so Saigon Jokers, now they're swapping sides. They'll be on the red team, while Hanoi Full Lewis, they'll be on the blue team.
It's not the only thing that they've swapped out. Lovita has been quote-unquote benched here for Carrot, and Carrot, of course, is the mid laner for...
Oh, the mid laner.
Yeah, he's the healthier choice
you
as
meant,
well.
You meant mid laner. I thought healthier choice.
I'm starting to wonder if you're trying to pitch to the health promotion board here.
No, not at all. I'm not looking for a job. So Syndra, Cassidy, Fizz, the standard bands. We were just looking at Carrot's play history as well, and those were some of the champs that were part of the school. So pretty much.
However, he did heavily favorite those Jace as well as Ezreals.
So 80 mids with a Z as well. So not
four mid bands. Let's see if we can go make it up to
this
a 5
band
number.
is so worth it. I mean, Shine was doing some crazy things in the previous match.
It was really just destroying
it was just good damage.
Lovita there in the mid lane as well.
And very good with that Spirit Rush. Like, very patient with it.
We got a 5th mid lane ban.
A Xerath ban. Now that to me is surprising. They probably have some intel on like
Carrot.
You're
not going to expect Nyx. Actually, I can't wait. For Nyx Water, I'm just going to keep my
plays,
mouth shut because he plays everything.
Yeah, he plays everything. The Rek'Sai ban is also very warranted because I think they are playing on the unnerved Rek'Sai yet.
Narvan.
There's a very good chance. I mean, they just took the Janna away.
Yeah.
So there's really no, I guess there's no real setback of picking Narvan right now. It's like you can't really read your opponent's hand, and you definitely don't want to give them Narvan with that Janna pick, which can be so safe to run a Narvan comp.
We have to see if Saigon Jokers go with that or if Nyx Water goes back to the Lissandra here.
Yeah, still very confident in that one.
Not too impressed though with Nyx Water's Lissandra.
It was a pretty bad game for him.
Yes,
it was a pretty bad game for him. Now, the Lucian pick and Lissandra, I guess you do have a lot of damage. That's a high amounts of burst coming in. And Lucian himself is a slippery ADC to deal with.
Yeah, and you set yourself up for a potential Thresh in the bottom lane alongside the Lucian as well.
So more CC for that team. Narvan might come back to Hanoi Full Lewis, and
I'm gonna say it's not gonna happen here because earlier, like I said, we saw the Maokai and the Rumble getting banned out. I actually expected Violet to actually go. I actually expected Hanoi Full Lewis to go for either the Rumble or Maokai first pick because.
Right. Okay. I mean that's actually a really good pick as well. So Maokai has a great time. If it's gonna deal with Nyx Water in the top lane, Maokai has a great time. And if not, if it's some AD top lane, Maokai still is able to roll and farm well. If you're running that teleport, you can have great ganks all across the map.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, you're Maokai, you're the best. Yeah.
Yeah, he is the best.
He's the best tree.
Yeah, he's the best tree.
So Saigon Jokers, now, do they really want to go for the Alistar? I mean, they were
hovering over it in the
now.
previous game.
Yeah.
We have to see. I mean, like I said, I much rather the Thresh. The Nami is pretty good as well. I mean, talk about the disengage hit. Whoa.
Now, I was really hoping the 100% wife steal, like, that would have been so much
100% wife steal is really good as well.
It's really good. Now, Alistar, you need a lot more, how would I say, he's good at disengaging. He can push back, let's say, a Jarvan who's come in. Jarvan, yeah. His engage potential is high, but obviously not as safe as Thresh.
Yeah. I also like the Nami pick coming in if they actually decide to lock it in. There has the Aqua Prison and the Tidal Wave as well.
I would much prefer the Nami.
And then safety back on Lee Sin. This is starting to look like a repeat of game number 1 here because if Hanoi Full Lewis locks in the Corki and wow, I mean, trying to ban out Shine here. I mean, Hanoi Full Lewis is technically banning out like I have no idea what they're banning out mid lane champions here.
It's tough.
It will open up like TF to a very good pick here because you don't have the Syndra, you don't have the Fizz, you don't have the Cassidy.
You don't have all the assassins basically, and that gives free roam to a champion. I mean, there's still LeBlanc.
And LeBlanc, you've got Zed, you've got Talon if you really want.
So we want to see what Carrot might pick up for their team, for Saigon Jokers.
Will he go with that Jace comp here? Will he go with the Ezreal or the Orianna?
Ooh, now the Orianna comp, obviously with the ball delivery system, they
Lee Sin, Alistar, and
Lissandra. Yeah, I mean, you have 3 delivery methods, which can be really good, but obviously TF has that much better early game.
Oh yeah.
Like at 6, alongside Jarvan, Janna, there is no way you can miss a gank with
You're
that.
not gonna get out of that one.
Yeah, you're not getting out of those ganks.
Yeah, and the burst damage coming out, however, coming out from Hanoi Full Lewis, we saw in the previous game, they had their Ari, they had the Morgana, they had the Graves as well. That was a very high damaging team composition. This one though lacks a little bit of damage because instead of that, you know, AP top laner, you're going for that tanky top.
You're going for tanky top. That's so true. Maokai himself hasn't the best burst, but then I would say the same thing for like Morgana. Like, you know, burst is okay.
Well, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, came to the late game. That was a totally different thing altogether.
You're right. It did come to the
I'm not
late
gonna. I still have no idea what Morgana did in the early to mid game stages, but hey,
game. We saw
you
the
saw
late
the
game.
KDA
Yeah.
was like what 2 and
2
20 or something like
18,
yeah.
2 to 18. So
Like
yeah, the
it's-
10 KDA.
yeah.
So they do get the Orianna at the very end. I think that's a more synergetic comp. It definitely can play out well. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, this
Could play out well on the paper.
and also like it doesn't have that weird spike problems that it had in the previous game. It's mid game to late game, going to be really helpful.
Yeah.
Lee Sin will always have a role in the team now. He just won't evolve into like a late game tank, just a useless
We'll see.
tank.
I mean,
Yeah.
safety, if he doesn't mess up in the early
It can
stages of the
powerful,
game,
yeah.
it can go out well for him because that was a, I would say, unfortunate series of events. We saw that level 1, you know, so-called jungle mirror, and then safety decides to invade the Raptor camp for whatever reason, gets killed off, immediately at the Dragon Pit gets killed off again. That set him back so far in the jungle, and of course, right now with all the champions being locked in here, what do you think about both of these team compositions?
Yeah, I mean, Hanoi for Lewis here, again, another slightly stranger comp. I mean, it has a lot of gank potential, just like the previous one.
And then TF, oh, it's always their last pick then, like what's
Yeah.
up?
The TF pick is okay, but you could have picked a dozen and one things, right? Once again, you could have picked. I mean, I don't know if he's proficient in Azir, but there's still LeBlanc in the series.
Yeah.
Right? As a mid laner, these guys could synergize so well. They're still highly mobile champions that can get kills.
You
with
want to get
some
picks, you
CC.
can get picks,
Yeah.
you know, bunch of stuff that you can
TF
actually
is
do.
good. I mean, if you're playing like really in the dark, but you don't necessarily need him anymore. He kind of has fallen out of favor.
I have to say though, really impressed by Shine's game in game number 1. I mean, on the RE just really did a fantastic job of controlling the waves, just pushing out, preventing
And
Lovita in that early
Exactly.
game from
And
roaming around
that was
at
my
all.
second point, because TF actually has a very good wave clear as a champion who sustains himself with mana very, very easily.
Yeah.
So that could be another reason why he would pick a TF over LeBlanc, which has worse mana management, and pushing out wave makes him very vulnerable.
Yeah, it is.
So this could be the strategy that they've been working for the previous game. Only problem is Maokai in the top lane has a bit of an issue clearing waves. Not
does.
as awesome as, let's say, Morgana in the previous
Oh,
one.
but Maokai hits like a truck though. I mean, in the early stages of the game in the auto attack based damage against Lissandra, if Lissandra so happens to use the glacial path to go in, Maokai is going to be able to sustain through all those ice shots, and you know, we will have to see what kind of game this is going to turn out,
Oh, yeah.
because Saigon Jokers, like I said, a series of unfortunate events. Safety just got completely decimated in the early game, and that just prevented Saigon Jokers to actually do anything at all through the mid-game
Yeah.
stages.
And you're right, Hanoi Full Lewis now also has Shin playing Corki. Now, Corki isn't going to scale just as well as Lucian to the late game.
Yeah.
So Saigon Jokers here have a saving grace somehow. The previous game, it was Graves Corki. Both of them, more or less, I mean, you know, it's quite an even
Their power
pairing.
curve,
Their power
very
curves are
even.
very similar in that sense. But Lucian, he's going to pick up really fast. Picks up one item, two items, he's going in ham. While the Triforce on Corki is going to fall out a little bit once the second item of Lucian is built. You know what I mean? So it's slightly different, and hopefully HFL can come back in this game.
Yeah, Saigon Jokers though, they're playing like, I wouldn't say, they actually have nothing to lose. They've locked in the first seed in their group already, so losing this game is not going to be a big deal in terms of the standings. However, this does mean that, you know, in our later
They
game,
got the draw. I mean,
they
can
are
get
looking for the draw.
Yeah. I mean, right now, the worst case scenario for HFL is that they get the draw. Right? There's no way they're losing the series already. So that's a great sign for them.
It is.
And all that is left is like Fat Rabbit to kind of like lose their games.
Lose a game.
Lose
They
a
cannot
game.
even drop a
They
game
can't
here.
lose a game,
I mean,
right? Because they're dropped for the
Yeah,
the
exactly.
draw score.
Because if Saigon Jokers here, in another alternate universe, in Bizarro World, 2 O's, HFL. That just means that, you know, Team Fair Rabbit's like, okay, we can drop a game anytime we want. All we need to do is win one, and we're clear. We're all clear.
Right, so now they can't even drop a single game.
Yeah, they can't even drop a single game.
That's crazy. Okay, so winning against 1 point against Saigon Jokers
It's
is
huge.
a big deal.
It's a really big deal.
They bring in a 3-1 in this group. That's nuts.
Imagine the amount of morale coming in from
For
HFL.
Oh yeah.
Taking a game off your undefeated team in that group as well, and your biggest rivals, of course, in Vietnam.
In Vietnam, yeah. I mean, these guys, Saigon Jokers, have been to the world stage before. That's one thing for them. So this is really nice for a team that's only been in the GPL for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Coming in, King of War. Oh, just
Missing the
flag.
missing the Tamachin standard as well.
He's a bit happy at the moment, a bit too trigger happy as well.
Yeah. King of War though really played very well. HFL is like a team that somehow just kind of likes to stick together, and whenever you find someone in HFL, whenever SAJ found a player lurking in the river, in the jungle from HFL,
they capitalize on that.
they're like, okay, the rest of HFL are somewhere in the vicinity, and they always trade like 2 for 1, 3 for 1, you know, that kind of thing.
That's really good. And most of the time they sacrifice like the support.
Yeah.
So Starfall will be like, yeah, I'll try to stand in front.
I'll take the fall. I'll take the fall for you.
In fact, Starfall was really good. Like, his heals were super quintessential to a lot of clutch saves. Coming with that shield and heal, man, that was amazing.
The Howling Gales as well, the Monsoons.
Very nicely done, which is really nicely done. So opening looks pretty standard. SAJ once again opting for a lane swap. Well, that's for Maokai. That's like really good. You know, Maokai loves lane swaps just because he can sustain that much. He can go for a punch for the last hit
and then walk out.
And then walk out because he got the heals from doing that. He's a happy streak. But for SAJ, I mean, Nixwater, you know, Lissandra is pretty squishy in the early game. You can build Lissandra up as a tanky champion, so that's,
you do.
It's going to be tough. They are doing that same thing again, I think. Going for the double jungle, that movement. They're gonna, but this time, SAJ being a bit smarter and taking away their red and having Stu sort of like be a pest in the whole situation.
Oh, we'll trample people to get it though.
Oh
okay,
no,
they're just gonna deny this one. Have you ever had that one time where you're playing solo queue and...
Oh, looks like they didn't give it to Violet.
No, they don't. They're not going to give it to Violet. Not to a Maokai. Maokai's not going to need that blue buff. Have you ever had that one time where you're playing jungle, no one leashes for you in solo queue, and then some support just goes up to you and just gives you 2 auto attacks, then you realize you're dying to the blue buff?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, always, man. That's how scrub I am. Look, SAJ here clearing both their buffs, while HFL actually being the slightly slower group.
They're gonna give it a Nix water again.
Yeah, I mean that worked out well the first time, I think. Looks like they're saying Starfall to go do the exact same thing that Su did, but now Su's back in action, just waiting by the sides.
Drops the ward.
Drops the ward. They know. They spotted out. That's a really lucky one, actually. So safety here. Just going to clear out the little toady, and they're back in action. Everyone's actually doing pretty well. No high disruptions like the previous game.
Yeah. You know, one of the biggest topics whenever, you know, shoutcasters cast the jungle, especially the first player, actually we might see some action coming in the bottom half of the map though.
Oh, Violet going in safety. They have no one.
Hello.
Oh, burns that flash. Very happy to do so. This is jungle stealing 101.
Yeah, this is jungle stealing. I mean, that was great map movements here coming up from HFL. Dropping in those deep wards as well, knowing that the wolf camp, the Rift Wolf camp will be, the Merc Wolf, sorry, will be going in, and wow, look at this, 4-minute dragon.
Is good. This is really good for them. If they can take this early dragon, what is the sort of the extra damage that laners actually lack?
This blue strike strategy coming out from Hanoi Full Lewis, I'm very
impressed. Yeah. This is a Full Lewis I've not seen before actually. Like, these guys have stepped up their game.
Full Lewis to me has been disconnects as well as skirmishes, messy team fights. This Full Lewis is like, wait, what do you do to the Full Lewis team that I know of? Because that is just planning. That is outright planning.
That was good calls, and no one hesitated. They just moved as one unit.
Yeah.
Dude, the Navy SEALs have returned, man.
Yeah, they are.
These guys are good.
And look at
Garen coming in and burning a flash. Jeez, man. super good.
Safety.
Coming from the side, just
High
caught in the wrong
safety.
position.
Here's no
Waiting for a
flash.
bad, yeah, no flash. Dude, no flash.
Had to drop a random ward that you just bought right
Just
off
like that.
base.
So Shin now getting bullets slightly in the bottom lane. It's okay, he'll be fine. He's up in CS at the moment.
He's gonna be up in level as well. No, not really up in level because both the
Yeah, they kind of rotated back to the bottom lane.
They rotated
So
back
that,
to the bottom lane.
like EXP wise, I think Hanoi Full Lewis is losing out. Wow, look at King of War and Starfall. Bouncers, man. It's like they're rolling in the door and they're just stealing that jungle.
Yeah,
Hide your creeps.
higher creeps.
Hide your creeps, hide your buffs.
Yeah.
They're just
Wow.
taking everything out there.
This reminds me of that roaming support coming in from one of the.
They're gonna push that. This is gonna push
Games
that
here
wave out
as
as
well.
well. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna take that turret. They're gonna be aggressive about it, knowing that Nick Water does not have his flash up.
Oh,
Look at Nick's ward. Oh my
jump the ward.
Oh my goodness, that is so good. Like he just used that teleport, so that's a really safe lane for
It is.
HFL to play in right now. Nick's Water cannot go back into that bottom lane. So Shin really happy to just go back and not take hope from Ice Guard anymore. This is a fantastic movement from HFL. Shine getting the exit there.
Shine just does so well in the lane and look at this. Okay,
getting
SS.
smited.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
double slows.
I'm sorry, Shine. That's the commentator's curse right there. We'll be able to get away from this one. That's the destiny.
Oh, so close, so close.
So
Gate
close.
only takes 1.5 seconds. If you were a bit faster,
Yeah.
that would have been it. That would have been it.
You have like carded, cancelled the animation and then
Oh man,
gated
like,
out there.
he's not a faker.
Well, neither am I.
Only Faker Senpai can do that.
Yeah.
Going in, so looks like it's just an ADC game 1v1 bot. Prince here getting a bit of advantage because of that pickaxe, while Shin here without the level 6 can't capitalize.
Oh,
A nice cancel. A second cancel? Brilliant play. Will Starfall make the brilliant
heal.
gets the heal over?
Oh, the
block,
calling body
the
block.
The block. Starfall is best player.
Wow, Starfall.
Channeling is Inamada.
Like he was at top lane for the past 1 minute. They're gonna turn around.
The counter gang. King of War getting that one kill. Smiting on the Prince. Howling Gale once again. Shin, what are you doing? Crazy attacks getting the Sheen proc.
Hello,
now Shine
Sue.
going
They're
across.
He's gonna match over. Yes, there we go. The knock up and kablam.
My
That was a
beat.
3-0.
HFL, man, doing the counter gangs and shit. Starfall. Okay, firstly, Starfall.
Starfall was in the
What
top lane
was that?
in the past 1 minute and then suddenly appearing in the bottom lane to body block the culling.
Body blocks. Right, you couldn't even see the color because it was like right in
Yeah.
front of it. And
I was like, hey bro, hit me.
on top of that, gets all the heals, uses all the CCs to help disrupt and help get Shin out of a sticky situation. And Shin as well, turning back inside, knowing exactly how much he can take and output, getting a stun cut. There's no more flash coming from Carrot. Double knockup. Ooh, Carrot there nicely getting out one kill.
Might get a double though.
That is very close.
Okay, no,
Trying
it's
to
gonna
get
get
that
away.
card in. And Carrot making a nice comeback play with the dissonance.
HFL.
Current assist. Oh, sorry.
Getting a little greedy.
As in, like, I think they made a great play. It's just that Carrot had enough to pull it back in and Carrot aggro. Right? The Carrot aggro stopped it. Nice coordination, just underestimating damage.
Yeah, underestimating damage quite a bit there.
Quite a bit, yeah. So Carrot here doing very well. Hey, maybe he can put himself on the back and make this farm work out.
Yeah, we will see. We will have to see.
Hitting the bottom lane now, also getting his level 7. I mean, so we're talking about the bombs actually getting those shield procs up much faster. This is a good sign for him as they go toe to toe in the bottom lane against Elysian. Right, so score is 3-2. Goal score is even, but my money is still HFL.
I mean, the momentum you talk about them going in here. Starfall just making the plays. Janna now can just press /J to just, say that joke for 2.99 a minute.
For 2.99, yeah, I'll blow you away, and that's exactly what.
Blow you away. Wow. Yeah.
Starfall was really good in that one, and I'm just talking about strategy wise and like team connections. Like HFL is going to be very coordinated.
Yeah, we have to see if
the calls are good.
The next few minutes will change things though, because a lot of teams plan for like the first 5-10 minutes or so. The question is, what happens after that?
Yeah, what happens after that is important, and of course, itemization is looking very different for both teams, right? We talk about the Sheen versus the pickaxe. going in probably for that. Well, that was he wants to go for like the static shiv, or he's actually going to try to build I don't know, early IE or something.
Not entirely sure.
It's a very strange build coming up.
Going for those most effective shine here in a little bit of trouble.
Definitely going down. King of War here also having a bit of an issue. It's going to be a 2v3 once again. Casey dropping really low. Starfall.
Starfall making the plays. Oh, missing the
howling gale. It's okay. Still has the ultimate disengage. Gets a nice measuring strike. Both teams going for free skirmish mode.
Yeah.
This is very, very well played.
SAJ doesn't want HFL to win this second game.
Stepping up their game, that's for sure. And they are going to contest this second dragon. Now,
and they know they cannot let Shine just run amok in the mid lane because Carrot has been pushing it, and right now they're going to get that second dragon here. Their first buff, of course.
Their first buff for the second dragon, yeah. So this looks pretty good. Starfall just going to buy the side.
Howling Gale for the steal.
Oh, so everything gets the dragon boost. That's really good for them. It's going to be toe-to-toe once again.
Shin here. Ooh, actually a lot of damage coming out onto Sue, as well as Prince is going to turn it around, and both of them down to about a third of their HP now.
Very nicely done overall for both these teams.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying the skirmishes so far. They've been exciting because it seems like there's one time always happening, but somehow the turnaround will happen. Yeah. It's good. I mean, this is kind of one game that I love watching. Prince also low on mana, while someone like Shin is always going to be like sort of knocked out because of the mana region that you naturally have as Pocky.
And then you have additional mana pool as well from the mana sapphire crystal on the Sheen.
That's right. So very nice poke speedy down as Pocky, always looking at the actually damage stuff.
The thing that's working out for SAJ though is that they've not fallen that behind that much, and oh, there we go!
Coming in for the gang! Oh, so close, just dropping out those skills. Shine going in, a nice
howling gale.
Shine getting there.
Ooh!
A card, I think, off this? Oh, Ignite 6. Okay, Ignite 6. Very, very good. Very nicely done. Shine, at least he got the kill. Kill secured. I mean, kill
secured, and safety chunked down to less than half HP will allow them to pick up this tier 1 bottom lane turret. They're gonna just move over across the map once again.
And it's really nice how King of War as well is like stuck in the mid lane, helping to defend it so that no big pushes are coming out.
Very different game than we saw in game number 1. Much closer, a little bit better executed in terms of the map movement as well.
Yeah, it's so much cleaner overall, and it's working out in their favor. Both top laners are waiting for half their cooldown left for the teleport. That's when I see another skirmish. For let's say the dragon coming into the damage, going full ham on the next water, takes a whole chunk of damage, gets the CC up, King of War coming in from the side.
The Glacial Power has been used as well, gets the flash out, gets the knockup, will not get a knockup.
It's okay, he gets it, King of War picks up some nice money onto next water.
That's a perfect timing as well. King of War was coming in from the back, Violet saw that the Glacial Path has been used, they say go, go, go. And then there we have it. And they get a kill.
Ooh, wow. Carrot Cat is doing a whole bunch of damage onto Shine. Probably not the best. I don't know. It's a really bad matchup for TF, right?
It is.
In that sense, because you can't really harass that well.
But we did see Shine pushing Carrot in the early stages of the game.
I guess it's normal because, you know, mana management for Orianna at the beginning is really tough.
Yeah.
It's really tough. While someone like TF actually can just spam cards and both blue card and wild card.
Yeah. Despite that though, we did see Shine just kind of onto this one. Oh, mid kick.
The
right
assist,
out of the dragon.
Yeah, the alley-oop out of there.
That's something Azir will be proud of, because he can go in for those crazy angles as well.
Yeah, that was really nice. Safety now has passed that blue buff on Carrot because he has just honored the team to his weird kick.
Yeah.
And now Shin, trying to go in for the damage straight.
Tries to go.
Missing 2 spells already.
Oh, the culling will be blocked out by the minions though.
Oh, I get hit by TF right on the side. This is going to debate. Oh, I love it. Just walking. Alistair getting hit by all the knockups. All the CC gets pops the ultimate.
Yeah.
So that's helpful, I guess, overall. Starfall here. Dropping the exhaust. Oh my goodness.
Well, onto your support. That's just
it's
questionable.
It's a war, yeah. Oh, so Shine also popping up the gate. Looking out.
Where is he going?
Is it safe to go? I think he popped it for everyone else as well. Like, they were thinking whether they want to go for that bottom lane
push
over,
or or the power down.
They could just like go straight onto them if it was safe as a play, but I mean that's what
Shine was about to get flanked as well.
about to get flanked, exactly. So that was just a very nice time lead Destiny.
So SAJ now a little bit on the offensive here. They will be making a push down the mid lane. Carrot and Sue want to try to hammer it down. Shine, however, with the blue buff, will be looking to push out the wave as much as he can.
This is the tough part. Look at that. Carrot is actually getting a very nice power spike.
Yeah, with the Athenes as well. Gets 2, 0, and 1 already. 100% kill contribution, and Violet here just doing an exceptional job in the top lane.
Yeah, having Mix Water like a boss. Please love water. So I guess if you melt the Sandra, it kind of helps.
Oh, gonna turn it around though.
King of War is at the side.
Waiting for the triple knockup.
Oh, a very nice Albright coming in from Alistair. Are they going to get safety? No, they burn out that flash. They get two out of it.
Shockwave completely misses though. However, Carrot is going to get a kill onto
Shin
Violet.
comes in from the side. Looks like they could do a sweep. Mix Water going very low. That red buff is going to get a kill. Oh my goodness.
Triple kill for Shin.
Does this
And
look like the previous game?
And Violet survives that one. And we talk about it, that HFL, even though they find themselves in a pickle, all their teammates are always so close to each other.
Same page, man. These guys are on the same page. And that's so lovely to see coming in from a team which last season could not get a coordinated gang together.
Yeah.
So this is amazing. 2 turrets and a 5-man push all together.
They're going to grab 2 kills and possibly even this turret as well.
Yeah, I mean, they initiate the pressure on top of it. Ooh, just some lovely plays all together. I did not know you could do that.
Starfall there just completely interrupting the Hitbot Pulverize combination with the Howling Gale.
Just beautiful. That was absolutely amazing. So 8-3 is the current. I can't tell if they're really lucky or their plays are just fantastic.
Like, hey bro, I know I'm recalling on a ward. I see the Sonic Wave coming, but I'm not gonna cancel.
Yeah, my mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. This is so good. 8-3, HFL on a spree right now, and SAJ is trying to find vision control to make a ball delivery system work. Jana, Starfall is making the right plays to stop that ball delivery system from actually working.
Starfall here, MVP, I mean.
I easily can say that he's a god at Jana, yeah.
And they first picked it both games, I just realized.
Yeah, so, and I can see why, right? Like, it is such a valuable pick for them in making those team fights and those gangs so much better.
Yeah.
It stops counter gangs.
It gives you additional movement, and look at this zone control coming in. From Starfall, you have the support zoning everyone out here, getting a double knockup. There's the smite, the pushing power will be in. Additional turret damage here.
This is
on the second buff.
Just fantastic.
SAJ though might have the position.
I mean, they have to respond by taking
wow.
the turret.
Oh, they're gonna lose this tier 2 though.
Yeah. Oh, and SAJ stopped the mid push. I mean, they take it, but now it's a bit too late to recall and try to go for this one, because look at that damage that they can put.
It's a 5-man push here. You've got the TF with the seed as well. Whoa, we might see a big initiation here.
Oh, wonderful shockwave coming in for whole big gang. King of War still getting the kill on the safety. Mix Water's going down though. Shine in a healthy position, but they only get one out of that beautiful wombo combo.
You do, however, have Prince continue pushing down the turret, so they will get 2 turrets off of that one. And a successful defense down the inhibitor turret. And Prince here will be using his culling. Is gonna get the Light Slinger as well as those auto attacks up. They try to turn it around though.
They have to send someone back. I mean,
carded. Blue card.
Because blue is the best.
Yeah, blue is the best. Gains you additional damage as well.
Because blue is the and burning that flash.
Yeah.
Who
burns the
yellow?
heal, burns the flash.
Yeah.
I mean, Prince really held on to the heal as long as he could because the ignite was ticking.
Right.
But that was not enough.
Right. And heal is. This
Shin though.
Shin going really low, getting the exhaust. No, looks like you could make a turnaround. King of War says.
And then we see Violet.
See you later.
Mix Water has no mana.
See you later, buddy. 12-4 is the current score. Amazing plays all around by Full Lewis. These guys have suddenly made a gigantic comeback. I mean, this upset is real.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, Ethereal.
I mean, this even game is real. It's so fair, and anything could happen.
Wow, I mean that turnaround, I have to say though, that just snowballed the game into, it's out of proportion right now.
Yeah.
You've got a Rod of Ages on the Maokai. You also have a 5,000 gold lead at 19 minutes. Baron is now live. You have Dragon spawning in another 2 minutes or so. This is going to be very big. All they need to do now is take down this mid tier 1 turret, and this opens up the map to carnage.
You basically get to play with the small camps as well. Right now you don't get that kind of leverage because you can't move into the mid lane and just tear out at the sides. But you know, it's just a matter of time, because look at the whole of Hulu. They come back, they spawn all their items. They have the clear power with a strong TF. He's fed. The TF is fed. Has the morale bomb because going to lift it very soon. This is one big TF.
You talk about sieging potential as well in between Shin and Shine. I mean, getting those procs out of those auto attacks is gonna be big.
It is gonna be very, very big.
Wow, King of War is 5-1 and 5. I just realized as well.
Yeah, this team is nuts. And with Starfall on that Janna, I think that they can really take this comp and work it. You know.
I have to say though, the saving grace for SAJ is that when you play a wombo combo team comp, it doesn't really matter how far you're behind.
Right.
Especially with this 5,000 gold deficit right now, it doesn't really matter all too much. One wombo combo will do it.
That's true. Actually, you know what? That's super duper true. That's why HFL, if they played the last game and didn't close out as fast as they did, it can be monstrous for this game.
It can.
So hopefully HFL
that was a 32-minute game nonetheless, and we will have to see if HFL can close it out in similar fashion.
Yeah, they need to try to do that. Because right now, if they don't break that mid turret, you're right, they can't really snowball. They can't really put that pressure.
This tier 1 mid turret is going to be huge. Starfall.
What? Starfall.
My hands are up, guys. You can't see it, but my hands are up. I was like, Starfall.
He disrupted like the Sonic Wave Resonance Strike.
He's been disrupting every single... What's the word here? Okay,
they're going in for the top lane. Prince going in, getting hit by the gold card.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the kill. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. How about we take a top lane turret, guys? Or maybe let's just swing mid and catch Stu, who's on the way.
Let's get everyone else here. Get the
but look at all the damage coming in from Shine at the side. Going in onto Carrot. This is amazing. Shine is a beast on this TF. Picking up another gold card. Going in for the prop. No surprise here. They're gonna... did they just ace them? No, Safety's the only one left.
Safety's just playing safe.
Dude. Shine going across the wall and just catching out Orianna.
In between stacked decks as well as the Sheen procs. I mean, that's an insane amount of damage.
That was boss.
Okay, HFL, all you need to do now is push down the mid lane tier 1, and I'm all set to say that you've really just opened up the map.
Yeah, if you guys, if they push the mid turret now, I would definitely say that they understood the map.
Yeah, they do.
Better. And look, yeah, they do. They are being very strategic about their plays right now, and this is... No, are they not pushing?
Would a minion wave be enough?
Not sure. Can't see.
Can't tell. However, the Violet, the culling.
They're gonna try to burn this tree down.
Dodging out the culling and the sonic wave. Violet's gonna get out of there pretty easily. And I think backing off might have been a pretty good decision, because you saw that how fast Violet got collapsed on, and if that was the mid lane, that could have turned it around very big for SAJ.
That's true, yeah. So now they're just waiting it out.
They live to fight another day.
They do. Going back, they can also prepare for the next dragon.
7,000 gold ahead. Locket, Lich Bane, and then you have to play with the Ruling King already completed. Double Locket, I should say. And
whoa, that damage from
King of War
is insane. Shit comes in, gets a nice poke out on the rest.
This is the dragon and the turret straight up. This is easy.
They're gonna go take the dragon first, just because it's gonna give them the fourth buff, I think.
Shine should just stay in the mid lane.
I mean,
they're pinging it.
Yeah, they're pinging it.
Violet and Shine are just doing it, and then we have the 3 members taking down the dragon. You've got a split push duel in the form of safety, but look at this. They're gonna lose the tier 2 as well.
This is just fantastic thing for HFL. I am so confident in them right now. It's crazy. They made smart plays, and then now they're doing the smart decisions.
Yeah, they are.
Even breaking their team apart when they know they have to.
One team fight. It's not even a team fight. One pick off onto Carrot as well as Stu, I believe, got them 3 objectives.
That's worse. I mean, money in the bank. It ain't easy.
Shin here. Shin, are you gonna get away from this one?
Oh, the save! Always use the
lives.
save. Getting in that auto attack.
Oh.
Shine, you are a beast. Coming in with the Maokai once again. Tanky front line. Look at that. Shin was saved by Starfall. This is like the upbeat side.
Starfall is 1-0 and 16. I mean, we talk about KDA numbers.
That's 17.
That's an insane number to pull out as a support. And if you just look at the numbers itself, you'll be impressed. But if you watch how Starfall played, that's a highlight reel of plays right there.
That was the multiple saves, the multiple body blocks, just coming in with the clutch heals.
Monsoons, clutch shields.
Clutch, man.
There's that one exhaust onto Su that I'll forget.
Yeah.
I'll forget about that exhaust.
But I mean, perhaps they thought it was a good idea. I don't know. I just feel like most of the plays that he's done so far have been more than redeeming for that small mistake. Like he's been playing the map.
The rest of the teams looking at this, if HFL gets out of groups, they're gonna have to ban Janna. They have to. I mean, they cannot allow Starfall to pick Janna off right like that.
Something that has so much disruption in his kit and the ability to heal. Like, he's been protecting his team like a mouse.
Yeah.
This entire game. I feel like Starfall, the greatest strength is really understanding the map. And he knows exactly where to be at the right time. That's why clutches can happen, right? Because you're moving to these places, just somewhere behind from another location, but you know you're going there in the first place. No hesitation asked.
I have to say as well, oh!
Going in for Prince as
Hello!
well. This is a
Shine here, oh, gets the bait in, gets the shockwave down though.
Oh my goodness, dropping so low. This is a great play. Shine is still alive at the back. Going in really low, gets a red card, unfortunately, not the card he was actually looking for. Whoa, look at that damage! Violet is now the beast. Can I just say that I think I'm in love with HFL? Like, they are amazing.
They've won our hearts today,
they are
haven't
amazing.
they?
Yeah.
They
Shine is alive? What incarnation? He's alive, dude. Like,
it's his destiny.
It's his destiny. Oh.
Safety, to his credit though, did manage to land a pretty clutch Sonic Wave to take down Shin, because I wouldn't want to imagine what happens if Shin stayed alive that fight as well. That would have been monstrous.
That would have been monstrous. Now with the, I mean, he has the Zonias, the
Starfall got there a bit late though. Couldn't save his Corki partner.
Right, and also Starfall didn't have cooldowns at that point in time yet, so it's a bit more difficult. But you know, the next fight is going to be fantastic.
Oh man. I like itemization coming out from HFL as well. I mean, they know that the burst damage from Lissandra, Oriana, and Lucia is gonna come out right now, and they just say like, okay, let's go double Aegis into the double locket, and that just prevents so much outright burst damage coming from Saigon Joker.
Right, you're absolutely right about that. So overall, like HFL, I think they're in a very comfortable position.
They are.
I mean, 10k go above their opponent. What they can do is just kind of contest with the Baron, right?
Yeah,
right
talking about Baron, I have to say, it's the 14th of January and he's still wearing his Christmas outfit like Baron.
Yeah,
like, what's up?
12 days Christmas kind of over.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like Starbucks still selling Christmas drinks
So you're not complaining about that, right?
I don't complain about that. I never complain about Starbucks drinks. Oh, coming in for the engage. Starfall is the one that starts the fight. Oh, God of War coming to the back. Very, very fast. Shine in the back line, going for the Lissandra.
Coming in from
very
the side
nicely
as
done.
well.
This is a beautiful play. So much flanking. The red card comes in. They're going to try to pick up some damage right here. Safety going in very low. The damage from Shin. Shine is still up. Waiting to get this. Ooh, beautiful card just coming in right there. Not enough to burst down Carrot, but look at it. It's a 3v3. Corki and Janna still up. Very helpful. Oh my goodness! What
the
a
plays coming up from Starfall though.
But this is good.
Go to Baron. Just aggro the Baron.
Aggro. Oh my goodness.
Wow, Starfall. Hello.
Just trying really hard to get this one. No,
they really want it. Nah.
This water's out of mana though, so this is like kind of like what? He still has mana?
He does.
Just a little bit. Okay.
He does. This is gonna be a wild goose chase.
Oh no.
Next order. Oh.
Okay, never mind.
Hi, King of War. Here's the Iron Elixir as well.
Yeah. So this is nice. They're gonna start the Baron, knowing that.
Shin, don't tank it, please. Whatever you do.
Yeah.
Starfall, neither do you. Pop the locket.
They go
just
for
funsies.
Just for funsies. No, they can take this crap, I guess. I mean, it helps out a lot more.
Man, I mean, with Dragon coming up in 30 seconds or so, and the insane team fight potential that HFL is constantly putting out, I mean, they would much rather pick up the Dragon buff right now. They have vision down onto Baron as well, so the chances of SAJ actually going in on it is going to be really low. If they do, they're going to take that Baron damage, and that's going to be huge.
That's true. So HFL are setting up already for this Drake that's coming up.
Zonia's, Morel Nomicon, you've got the Glacial Shroud completed onto Violet, you've got a Last Whisper as well onto Corki.
Yeah, so Shin here,
This is big.
Shin and Shine, man, these guys, it's some of a very good cleaning brand, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, they're doing so well that DPS is mega high at the moment, and the only one who's having like true impact and SAJ, I feel, is like Carrot.
Yeah, Carrot's doing a spectacular
best
job.
Great stuff, I
Yeah.
think, for the team. They get that 4 piece of Dragon now, that
Carrot's
pushing
like,
powers.
bros, I came in looking to smash face. What are you
Look at
guys
that.
doing?
Safety. Safety had to just sit there and take the damage, man. That's unfortunate stuff. Going in, trying to get the knockout, no safety here.
Is this an AD Janna I'm seeing? It's like AD AS Janna.
Hey,
Just-
auto attacks are
just-
the best, man.
Just put your shield on and just auto someone to death.
because this. That's why. That's how we win games, my friend.
Because for 2.99 a minute.
I will blow you away. And
And Starfall's been blowing everyone away on SAJ here.
he's blown me away.
Ah.
No, he's really good.
Yeah.
But 31 minutes is a scary mark, like we talked about. You don't want to have that Lucian into that super uber late game alongside Orianna. Can be an issue, can be a real issue.
I'm waiting for Starfall to leave me breathless right now because that's what Janna promised to
Oh
do.
yeah, always. I'll leave you breathless. I'll
Oh my
show
goodness.
you one of those things. So now, what we really need to see Maokai kind of go in first and not always have the one the DPS start the front line.
Yeah.
Maokai's really strong, but you need him to sort of like.
Wait, what was that?
I don't know.
Starfall just like body checked the Baron and floated away twice.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
It's like, hey bro. Like chest bumping.
I think they're going in. Oh,
They are.
Wait, the shockwave already. So I think Carrot's going down here.
Yeah,
Very
Carrot's going
easy one.
down.
This is fantastic. Oh, Zonya's coming in.
Wow.
Can they get the Sandra out of this one?
Zonia's here
Very
completely
nicely done.
cancelling out. Will this be the 3-for-0 here? Yes, it will. And HFL just
Oh my goodness, that's a wonderful play coming.
playing the map. They knew
This
that.
is the TFR. This is real TFR.
Yeah.
Going
They
over
knew
to
that
the-
SAJ was there to clear out the wards that are in the top half of the map, trying to see if HFL was going for the Baron there, and they just used the TF out. They got the Janna with that movement speed and the movement mobility from
This
Violet as
is
well as
crazy.
King of War, and they just got 3 kills.
3 kills, inhibitor, and now they can sort of like try to sit pretty and wait it out a bit, go get itemized, and then come back.
Yeah, let's see if they decide to go for Baron though, because this is going to be quite a risky Baron. Lissandra's already up, no teleport coming in though, but the home guard will
Oh,
be
they're fast, they're
running
more than
right
fast
in. They're
enough.
going to do it really quickly. Let's watch the mini-map here. They're going to take it down. Will they be able to get out in time unscathed though? Yes, they are. Get the recall out. There we go.
Really good stuff. HFL, man, come on, these guys, 15,000 gold ahead. They're ready to close this game out.
Frozen Heart already completed. Death Cap now onto Shine. With the BF sword to boot
With
onto,
the BF sword, wow.
onto Shin. And there's gonna be a Mikhail's Crucible coming out from Starfall, and we talk about plays. HFL and
plays, yeah.
Starfall. 1-0 and 25. Ooh, where's the TF out gonna go?
It's a
Where
very
is it
strong
gonna go?
scouting tool, so
It
he
is.
could not use it whatsoever, and that would be okay. Like he moved back to the mid lane just to clear some stuff.
Don't think he even used the gate there though. He was just using
Really?
the TF out, yeah.
Okay, wow.
Looking to see if he could get a solo pick, I believe.
Right.
Yeah, that would have been the best because he has Zonya's off of cooldown. His flash is up as well.
Going
Oh,
in on the
was
safety.
that a teleport home guard coming up from Violet? Yes, it is. They're gonna try to flank this one. Safety, you're gonna go down here.
Oh, a very nice shockwave coming in though. And Shin here blowing the clockwork up, man. That's good stuff. Now they're all going to go trudge down this lane. They have the Baron pushing power.
Man, I don't think trudging is the word here.
Oh,
We gotta
they're
just-
bulldozing.
They're
yeah.
gonna bulldoze out
Oh
this
my
thing.
goodness, look at two. Let's go all the way down from that. they can move through the front line and just be like, no more Azugang. So this is amazing game all around.
Big Water
Shine
tries to
really
get it
low.
on the Shine. Yes, he does manage to get it though. This could be game here. They will take down the second inhibitor. They have 2 waves of minions pushing in.
This is it. I
Nexus
think this
turret
is it.
number 1 is going down.
I think this is it. Like all this damage. Can you believe it? They might just go 2-0 in this game.
It is
against
still
the-
surviving onto that one as well. So
It's a 2-0, guys. It's a 2-0 coming in for HFL. What a turnaround. They just dethroned the leaders of the group, and also
they
what I think
secure
was-
themselves second. No, they don't secure themselves second place. They put themselves in the second place spot now.
Yeah, and this means that Fat Rabbit have to win.
They have to win. They
Both.
cannot drop any game at
They have to
all.
win both their games.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's gonna be intense.
this is
Like,
going to be intense.
It's gonna be so good.
Hey, Starfall 2-0-29. We cannot sing enough praises about this man.
He added 31 KDA today to his score. That is insane. Adding 31.
That's 31, and then was it 10
to
or
10 in the previous
10
game.
or something in the previous game?
Yeah, so he averaged out whatever 49 divided by 2 is 24.5
Yeah, yeah.
today. That's